Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom. It looks so different from what That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first...
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Paimon's more worried about how...
Do you see that patch of light on the ground?
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Just like I said. Or if this was the...
That's it? You really think that little of Paimon?
So that means all we need to do is find...
Exactly. This, like...
Yeah, these floating black things...
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. It's like it was... I'm sorry I can only appear before...
No. We should be the ones apologizing. But we had to destroy...
Of course. Under the power of the... Turns out even our...
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your side.
Exactly. That may not... You're looking for a young girl. I'd like to help her while I'm... Be careful. This place has been severely corroded by the abyss.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Quick, get back here! You can't go wandering off. It's too dangerous. Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way. Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Bernice! Bombs away! Dodge this! Water jet! Cool it! Freeze! Ha! 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 Don't push your luck. Ah! Dodge this!
Hit!
Oh, Paimon can't see anything!
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Did you hear that? What? Never mind. It was...
Don't scare Paimon!
I heard it too. It was a voice from...
What did it say?
Doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intent.
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
We're here, Kachina! Oh, honey? Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of the... Good idea. Let's...
Go! Oh, so sorry. Verdict is... Time to fight back, I suppose. Cool it! I'm not done. This doesn't look good. My flame has been extinguished.
Going out is tiring.
You're here. You're finally here. Thank you so much. The monster can appear from anywhere. The YF's power helped keep me hidden, so...
Had a girl.
Should we start heading back then? Actually, I have a request. I can't exactly put it into words, but something's...
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here certain...
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyab can extend, but if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation...
Still, we can't just leave...
I agree. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration.
Kachina? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a headache. And that voice again, telling me to abandon the Wyab and leave this place. Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long. No, I'm fine. Just up ahead.
Listen to me, Kachina. Look, you don't have anything to... Oh, right. The sooner...
We've already come all this...
Let's go. This way.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself?
It's all right. I don't have much time, so go.
Thank you for everything. You're a true...
No.
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
I'm fine. I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that. Wyab? Wyab! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyab?
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the Wyab from... Alright, get ready, everyone! Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place!
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
You really think you tried to get it? You would have dispersed with... You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now, and it... No, I thought this naive... That is the ancient name, the Pyro Archon... Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically weak?
Kachina, give me your hand. Feel that?
Thanks, Moalani. Because I'm not a...
You're right. But you also couldn't be more wrong.
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back. The power lies not, but in our commitment to...
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance.
There aren't many in Natland.
Clear the area! It's just a scratch!
what he gets for underestimating. Fantastic work, Kachina. Absolutely, this makes me so unbelievably happy.
I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Huh? My ancient name is
It's probably a projection from the...
Wait, does that mean...
That was a bold move. Diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend. Especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption. Still, seeing you pull it off was really something. Everything you said was... It took years' worth of scars. The Pyro Arc only then. Tupac. A warrior from the people of the Springs.
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Nat.
Since you were able to, under the name...
Me?
As long as blood's, its blaze will be even amid everlasting darkness. Our bonds remain eternal.
So that's what happened.
What do you mean?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing. We can go over the details once we get back. I know bits and pieces, but I had no...
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Okay, that should be enough.
I hear your voice, Kachina. My dear child.
Great. Well then, I was going to ask. I'll keep searching within...
You are already an...
Huh?
You are all my most beloved children. Your ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name. Focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy of the story of your ancient name is for you to continue. Just like your parents, my love for you will never change, no matter what the future holds. It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another... Go now, my children.
I know we've never met before, Wyabb. Thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
We're out of time. It's the power of the Abyss. Quick,
You've done well. Now come home.
We're back!
The Pyro Arc.
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say she used it all up?
She's still in the Speaker's Chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So you're saying her...
Every great display of power comes at a price. You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just hold on. We'll get you to a doctor soon. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for us.
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right. You always seem to do pretty...
Let's get going. We need to share...
Right.
I'll let her explain everything. Every move...
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon. Take a seat, everybody. All right, that should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
He always has been special like that. He can even purify.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Of course. I still have...
Thank you, Koichi.
All right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions. Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Huh?
No.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500 years ago.
Mualani told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace. And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. The problems plaguing them immediately after but at that time, our civilization was, if we didn't bring... So, the Archon...
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series. Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play, but there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time. A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse. But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on our own method. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wayab. Once a tribe was back to its full, the Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our—
So that means I'm one of the Chosen?
That's right. You bear the ancient after your adventure in the Night Kingdom. I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So another...
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong along the way. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient name. Once again, it...
Just like how the
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using again. If we want to unblock... So, I've tried my... Currently, Shilonen of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within...
But we have less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urge.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot...
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny, just like you're determined...
So I suppose you're...
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hint... I can only trust in the judge... I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon. You're quite perceptive, aren't you?
Huh?
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important...
Fuel?
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried in battle. On their own, each item's power is limited. But together, by burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between... It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant.
But weren't they all precious treasures?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power.
You have nothing to be sorry for. And then... Besides, when those here, if they knew those items helped save...
Even when you put it
the people and the events, if you still have regrets, your deeds will become new...
Well, we'd still...
Now that Kachina has returned, and we could all use the rest, that... Try not to let it get... All right.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot spring. They attract people from all walks. The people of the springs, it's been really nice. I've witnessed their energy, even when they cause trouble. I'm certain, Mulan, one day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me. So you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. My rage will never... But you came to me because I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way. For Natlan.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die.
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make. And we will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part.
Yeah, Mom's right. Seriously though, Dad should be here.
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside, those who forged. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. I was about to leave. It's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... well, I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
Ah, well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Yeah, she was super helpful.
That's good.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like your whole...
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but her impulse to fight is
So what you're saying is...
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to...
But do you really have to go that far? Can't you just talk it out?
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. I appreciate the understanding and... Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their art? In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Woohoo! Well done, Kachina. Thank you.
I always knew you could do it.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
So, what about you guys?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day. We got disqualified.
Serves you all right. No sympathy from me.
Alright. There's, dear friend, firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and this traveler and his companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing. They've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, and let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san. They all helped the traveler and they too deserve to be called our heroes. So...
Well said!
I'll drink to that. How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's a bit...
Well, you better get used to it. Next up, what?
Hey, please don't make fun of me.
Ah, you're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
How did you know? That's Paimon's favorite!
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away. Because they had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time. For in 500 years, Natlan will be destroyed. It seemed you could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short. And beyond, imagine if I said, let's leave right now and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. I couldn't make them shoulder that burden with. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survives. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist. She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her. You feel loss keenly. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
Yeah, doesn't that mean...
I suppose, but even if the future ends in destruction, and this is a pivotal moment. Well, 3, to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side, whatever it takes. Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. It would, if you agree.
Ancient.
They can. Possessing an ancient, the ode of resurrection, just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all.
Yeah, we can't just ignore.
Wonderful. That we've never forged an ancient.
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her, although your injury complicates the—
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. As for you, I must confess.
No matter how dense the fog, you don't have much time.
I'm beginning to see just how useful you heard something from here.
you